Hey, welcome, buddy, to where the water tastes like wine. All right. What's up, CH? What's up, Javis? All right. And the music is way too loud here, so let's bring that down here. That's fine. We'll just do that. Okay, sound. All right, let's get going here. Rick was telling us, okay, and you tell us if it's or not. It's not. All right. Yep. Okay, let's move on here. So hopefully everyone is having a good day today. Thank you all for joining in. So let's check out this little campsite here as we make our way to California here. All right, we're going to go talk to Ray again.
Hey, good to see you, amigo.
Yeah, good to see you.
Seems like the desert didn't swallow you up after all. This place is changing. You ever see those big clouds rise up over the San Andreas? That's where the ranch was. They say the bombs they were testing turned all that white sand to green glass. Feels like everyone's trying to take their own piece of the frontier and use it for God knows what.
Yeah, who knows what.
All that land, fenced up, shut down. Signs reading, keep out, no trespassing, turn back, get lost. The longer and farther Poncho and I ride, the more barriers we seem to come across. What good's a cowboy without an open range?
Exactly.
So why don't you tell me a good spooky story, amigo?
All right, a spooky story. He wants to hear a spooky story. So what kind of spooky stories do we have here? Maybe the seance. Hey, what's up, Chavez? How you doing? This is
amigo, you got a dark mind.
This is a game where you are a storyteller.
Story too. Luck? Either everyone's got bad luck now, or things just got worse for us all. Ain't like it was when Uncle Eddie started the ranch. Need a heck of a lot of luck to get a job out here nowadays. I see the same folks wandering the desert all over, like me, all while the government buys more and more land for God knows what project. But anyway, you know some funny stories, right?
Everyone wants to hear funny stories. I don't know funny stories, all right? Let's see here. Hey, Gargoyle! Wow, look at that. Everyone's coming in. I like it.
Hey, Phone, where are we? Get us out of here.
I can't. We're off the map. I think we're lost.
Thank you for the host there, Gargoyle. We need a funny story. I don't think I have any funny stories here. Let's try that one. He doesn't have many funny parts, though.
You're funny as hell, you know that?
I seem to like it, though. All right.
When I see those roads and their telephone lines cutting up the sky,
We got to finish talking to him and then go find out another story.
Sometimes
here.
I daydream about it all blowing away like sand. But anyway, amigo, what's the most exciting thing you've seen out here on the road?
All right, exciting, huh? That could be it, maybe. We could try that one. You're on a tractor using an excavator bucket to dig up taters, waiting for wife and caveman to gather before I move ahead.
Who do you think I am? I can tell that tearjerker ain't true.
Oh, come on. I
Death.
thought that was a good one.
Them bombs they're blowing up, round where the ranch used to be. I heard that just one can level a whole city. Boom, and gone. Folks turn to ash, sand turned to glass. So, You know any good jokes?
No, we don't. So we're gonna have to exit here.
Leaving
And let's
already?
go off.
Well, keep safe, okay? The desert ain't obligated to care about you. People buying it up sure don't care. I'm headed out across the land this way.
All right, he's going to
Maybe
Nevada.
we'll meet again.
So I think that's where we're gonna head to. We're on our way to California here,
Can't trust lawmen no more.
and then we'll see about
But maybe
making our
people
way
like
back.
you and
All right. Let's see if we can hitchhike here. See if any cars show up. I mean, there's a car going that way, but we're not going that way. We want to go. Oh, we do want to go west, though, don't we? Yeah, we do want to go west. Right? No. Yeah, we want to go west. So we'll go up near Montana, maybe. Back at it again, yeah. I'm hoping. I don't know what was going on yesterday. I was having some bad power issues. Oh, you're not gonna stop? Come on, we gotta face the road here. Come on, pick me up. But glad to have you here, Mike. Glad to have you here. Yeah, we're still trying to make it our way to California here. Oh, come on, people, pick me up. I'm hitchhiking here. Come on. All right, am I like not? Am I? Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. I don't know. Yeah, we'll head up to Idaho here. Come on, somebody pick me up. I really don't feel like walking out here in the desert. Come on, you're a nice car. Pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. There we go. We'll get a ride with this guy. Where are we going? All right, on our way to Idaho here. Maybe I can make my way to Gargoyle's house too.
Was 3 days ride from Tulsa en route to Santa Fe. And there beneath the blazing
You never know.
sun, my horse began to sway. Was then I heard a thunderous sound.
Yeah, I mean we're in Boise right now. We're going to Boise.
The hoofbeats of 12
I mean maybe we'll see how far north we can go.
onto mine.
If we can go up into Canada, that'd be kind of cool. Going to suggest that when Mr. Pepper comes out full release, we do it in episodes. Over the last week, Mr. Pepper videos doing way. Yeah, I think so. I agree with that. I was definitely going to do that. All right, let's check out Boise here. What do they got? Yeah, I got to do more videos.
For hours now, you've seen it circling overhead. Its wings cutting across the sliver of sky you can see framed by the crowns of vast redwoods. But it's gotten closer. The cry
At least
that
we're gonna get a
echoed
new
from
story.
afar now seems dangerously near. And suddenly, the eagle swoops down, claws splayed before it, wings spreading into a crescent of knife-sharp feathers.
We're going to keep watching it because I don't think he's attacking us.
It dives at you
Oh,
like
maybe
a
it is.
bomber biplane, body contracting into a bullet racing groundward. You tell yourself you won't flinch.
But I guess we're flinching.
Something soft and incredibly fast brushes against your face. When you open your eyes, the eagle is climbing toward the sky already. A little forest mouse caught in one claw, wrinkled tail flapping in the wind.
All right. Well, we got another new story. Got 20 subs last night. So, oh, wow. Yeah, Yeah, I get people watching them, but no subs. The tiny motor mart. These are sharing the water in the boy. Okay, what's in here? Okay, this story's a little embellished, but not too bad. All right, so our story is growing. All right, well, let's check out Boise here. No, we got one more thing to check out. There's I don't know what's going on here.
A plank has been precariously raised as a tiny jetty over a creek, cutting its way through the woods. She's dressed in a simple baby blue dress of the same cloth as her daughter's. Both are bent at the waist, staring into the clear water.
Okay.
It fell somewhere in here. Can't have gotten far.
She has the rocky voice of a distraught person who's unused to being distraught.
Hey, you!
She runs toward you, looking
Think
through
I'm pulling in 10%
displaced
of your
locks
viewers.
of wavy black hair.
Do you see my
Oh,
ring down there in
that's
the
still,
water?
That's still a lot better than me.
Your eyes scan the bottom of the water, looking for a glint of metal among the moving shimmers of tiny, silver-scaled fish.
We're gonna say we found it.
You reach down into the water, gingerly grasping a narrow band of gold.
Oh, Lord, thank you so much.
She beams, all but stepping into the water to take it from you.
If you hadn't come around, I'd have lost my grandmother's ring.
Oh, look.
The
we did
ring's
something good.
magical.
The young girl
It's a
blurts
magic
out.
ring?
Her mother gives her a mock stern look, as though the daughter has just given away a big secret.
You drop it in the river, and it grants a wish.
What did you wish for?
The mother laughs, shaking the water from her hair.
Why, I wished a stranger would roll into town with some stories.
Okay. All right, we got another news story here, the Lost Ring. Let's check out Boise here. What do we got in Boise here? Let's explore.
People throng the fair, filling the air with laughter and chit-chat. Kids thread and weave through the stalls, laughing, and knots of farmers stand discussing the various animals on show. The cow is resplendent. It seems to glow in the sunshine, a winner's ribbon pinned on its bridle. The women smile when they see you looking. The one holding the bridle waves you over.
Okay.
Ain't she a beaut? First in her category.
The woman sat milking chimes in.
She deserves it, wouldn't you say?
She doesn't wait for an answer.
Want to try some?
Sure, why not?
You walk over as she dips a cup in the milking bucket. As you get closer, you see the patches on the cow's skin. Thick, irregular clumps of scales. The woman holds out the froth-laden cup.
We'll drink it actually, though.
The milk is thick and slimy. It tastes meaty. Now your lips have parted the white froth. You see the liquid has a livid, purple color, like a bruise.
Purple milk,
One
huh?
of the women giggles.
You've a mustache.
All right, let's earn some money here. Well, let's try panhandling. We haven't panhandled. We're gonna wait it out. Have some humanity. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. All right, so we got some money here. So let's eat the enormous burger. All right. Okay, so let's move on to Oregon here. Or Oregon, however you want to say it. We're gonna go up north and then I guess just head down the ocean there. I don't know if we can go into Canada or not. See, we might have to move a little further away from the city. Come on, give me a ride. I got a story to tell you. There we go. Let's hop in. Where are we going to go in Oregon? Portland, maybe? I don't know. Oh, there was a place right there we could check out. There's a lot of little hidden places all over the place. We really should walk the map. But, I mean, we can walk it back, I guess. I don't know how long this game actually is, or if there's an end to it. I don't know. I would assume there is. But yeah, if you're interested about this game, though, it is free right now on the Epic Game Store. Oh, we're going to Seattle. Okay. So we're heading into Washington. And there's another campfire that we can go to. Let's check out the campfire here. This guy just drops us off right outside of town. Seeing all these railroad tracks makes me want to play a train game. I know that game is also free on the Epic Game Store right now too. All right, let's sit down at the camp here. What do we got? Yeah, I picked up Railroad Empire 2.
You see me here? You
we
think
got
you know
new guy
me?
here. Okay. No, I don't know you at all.
I didn't start out in the gutter. I was raised right. Mama taught me to read off the Bible. But I'd save up my nickels for the collection plate and buy story rags instead. That smell of wood and paper. But you know, the books I miss the most is the hopeful ones. Got any of those?
All right, the hopeful story. So let's try the brothers. That should be a hopeful story. Let's see here. We need a hopeful story. There we go.
Well, that one sure makes me smile.
Alright, so we did the right story on this guy.
Family wasn't all hard. My mama caught me reading once, but she just told my daddy I was out playing. She loved me, she did. So I miss them blood-pounding adventure stories. You got any like that?
Alright, now he wants an adventure story. I'm thinking... let's see, where's it at? Maybe I can't do it. We could tell the story of Quinn's adventures, I guess. Are you gonna be streaming or doing videos on
That's the
any
kind
of
of
these games,
adventure
Mike?
that sticks with you.
Okay, you like
Travel.
that?
Those rags showed me everything travel could be. I sailed up the Nile in Egypt. I seen the Statue of Liberty and all those folks coming to America. All of it. But you tell me, what's the wildest thing you've seen on the roads out here? Anything good and exciting?
Okay, now I gotta find an exciting story. Well, yep. That's always exciting.
My blood's pumping. That's the kind I used to like as a boy.
I just asked if you were gonna do any of those as a video.
Well, we're talking about the rules. My daddy hated those rags. He whipped me good. Told me hard work's the only way to survive in this world. No use living in my head. But you tell me, What's the wildest thing you've seen on the roads out here?
And now he wants another exciting
Anything
story?
good and exciting?
Okay, another exciting story. I guess that's kind of exciting.
Come on, that can't be true. Sorrow ain't like that.
Alright, didn't like that one.
Talking about sadness.
Probably not.
Yeah,
Trying to figure out where we're
I'm
without
sad.
any tutorial, but yeah.
Anyhow, you got any stories that end looking up?
Alright, now he wants a positive story. How about that one? No, maybe. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, I agree. I agree. Do I have any positive ending stories here? Let's try that one.
Leaves a warm feeling in your chest,
that
huh?
one I like.
Morals and stuff. What I did with the collection plate, I didn't steal from God. He don't need our dough. My daddy wanted me to quit reading them rags. Said it kept me from hard work. Got his wish, but he didn't get hard work instead. Anyway, I'm headed out this way when the sun comes
He's
up.
going up to Washington.
I like your tales. Hope we cross paths again.
Alright, well, he likes this. Okay. Let's hear a story here. Now remember, y'all can't make any content on D until a week after I... yeah, okay. I don't know about that. Oh yeah, that's the one we did. That's the brothers. Yep. Okay. Let's check out Seattle here. Alright, what does
On top
Seattle
of a
have?
hillside boxcar, 4 men in sailors' clothes fix their eyes on the distant waterfront, where a crowd of hundreds clashes with uniformed cops. From this far, the sound resembles some loud, tenacious animal. After a while of silence, one of the men responds. You notice his bruised eye. Waiting on the police to deal with those strikers so we can get back to work. The man clenches his fists. Hey, mind your damn business. One of those bastards dragged me off the pier and... The police open fire into the crowd. As the shots ring out, the character of the sound changes altogether into terror and pain. Now, fuck this. Bye.
Okay.
No point dying for a day's work. The man crawls to the edge of the boxcar and hops off. The sound of gunfire continues all across the port, but the dense picket line remains unbroken.
Okay, well, can we earn money then? Oh, that's the way it always is, Mike. And yes, I can't wait to play it either. I mean, I'm hoping it lives up to the hype. I'm hoping it's not, you know, full of bugs and all that other good stuff. And we'll actually get a chance to see how good this game is. I mean, I think their marketing is done really well. So... Alright, we're going to lie again about our sewing skills. All right, yay, we're making money again. All right, what is Seattle known for? Salmon? Yeah, we can do salmon. Ooh, you're not really sure, huh? All right, we'll leave. All right, that's north. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be lots of live streams on release day. I mean, you guys are lucky. I'll be at work, so I have to do it later, but okay, what do we got in here? Oh, it's a First Communion again. Okay, we've done this one before. So we made a little money. What we got over here?
A weathered man unties a fishing boat from its mooring.
You heading out to fish? Can rent you a boat if you like.
Oh, that's good.
The lake's well stocked, but...
He isn't smiling anymore.
My biggest thing, though, like I said before, is I'm hoping that they don't do the release of Medieval's Dynasty along with the update of Lumberjack's Dynasty. There should be a separation there. So, but I'm afraid that they're all going to come out, you know, right at that same time. So, hopefully it'll be okay, but...
There's a monster in the lake.
Sometimes, yeah, they do.
Locals say it's the biggest trout ever to live. But they're wrong. It's not a fish. It's something else. And I'm going to be the one to catch it.
Well, let's take a boat out.
The water is clear and glassy as you paddle along the lake. The fisherman's out in the middle of the lake. A throng is gathered on the dock. The breeze carries snatches of their conversation towards you. Punctuation against the rhythmic slosh of ripples against the wood.
But I'll take those 1 or 2 weeks, though. You know, maybe we can get some more people and, you know, go from that.
You reel in several fish quite quickly. Fat, glistening trout flop around in the bottom of your boat. A sharp tug on the line threatens to topple your boat. But whatever's nibbling lets go almost immediately. Suddenly, you hear a splash and a burst of laughter from the dock.
Probably the fish that got away. A man obsessed with a fish, huh? All right, can we go into Canada? I mean, the Canada map doesn't look that big. I mean, Canada's not that big. Hey, what's up, Penny? How you going? Yep, we cannot go into Canada. The borders are still closed. They won't let us in. All right. Let's get on the other side here if we can. I want to check out that lighthouse over there. And then I think just head down the coast. I mean, how big was, you know, California really at in the Great Depression? I mean, yeah, they were built up from the gold rush, but I don't know how big they really were. At least we know we're getting all these northern spots here, the Northwest Territory. Alright, so this hopefully should be another story.
Bang! The screen door clangs in the wind. Downstairs, you hear low murmurs. The wind again? Or voices? You were sure this house was deserted.
I am fine, Penny. Thank you very much. Still breathing.
In the living room, two young women are entwined atop a sleeping bag. One has her hands tangled in the other's bright red hair.
I can't believe we found another haunted house.
The red-haired girl laughs. A floorboard creaks under your feet.
Is it a ghost?
One yells. The red-haired girl is jumped up between you and her companion, but relaxes her stance at your words.
Well, if you're talking, you probably aren't a ghost.
The blonde says.
We could be.
The red-haired girl looks to her, then back towards you.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
The other girl draws up straight,
We
emphasizing the word.
are having an adventure.
The red-haired girl squeezes her hand. She turns back to her companion, her eyes shining. Your presence goes unnoticed as the two resume their hushed conversation.
Okay. 2 girls in a haunted house. All right, let's check out the lighthouse here. There's a lot of things over here to check out.
Fog fills the margins of redwoods, vanishing their high crowns. A strong musk, reminiscent of a gasoline spill, makes your eyes water. Behind distant sets of trees, a titanic silhouette lurches past. Broken lines of blood blotch the stranger's footprints. You come upon a maimed elk.
All right,
Whose sundered
cook me up a couple there
antlers
too,
have left
Gargoyle,
behind
please.
Patches of exposed tissue. The sediment-covered corpse seems to have been dragged some considerable distance.
You only have to put cheese and mustard on mine. Maybe tomato. But that's all. No ketchup though. Can't do ketchup on our hamburger.
The silhouette of the stranger looms at the edge of visible forest. You feel the weight of their eyes upon you. The stranger doesn't respond. They turn and walk into the fog.
All right. A stranger in the woods. Okay. Well, what is this place here? All right, we're a fake musician there. Why not? All right. I think we're just gonna head down the 101 here. Gotta find a place to cross here, though. There it is. There. Check out Portland now.
The Chinook salmon, having come to the end of its journey, is a grotesque beast. A great curved hump on its back, and that deformed hook of a jaw. The raven perched on it is unusually large, with a fat tuft of black feathers wrapped round its neck like a mane.
Okay, so we're gonna watch a bird eat a
With
fish.
one practiced peck, it strikes at the salmon's blurred eye and pops it like a grape snapping open under your teeth. After tasting the fluid inside, it turns toward you, beady black eyes glinting in dying sunlight.
You want some? I can't eat this all by myself.
Okay, great. Now we have the raven talking to us. Hell no.
Suit yourself.
It steadies itself on the carcass, and some of the uric smell wafts over to you.
Don't look a gift eyeball in the mouth's what I always say.
Its voice is throaty and rough, fittingly.
What are you here for? Not the salmon. People stories, huh?
It tries to preen a stray feather back into place, but it only ends up more crooked.
What's so great about people? You should collect raven stories. Much better.
All right, so tell me one.
Well, this one's a secret.
It flaps its wings and flies towards you, perching on your shoulder.
You see, there once was this raven who liked to...
And then, instead of finishing his thought, he just snaps at your eye with that sharp needle of a beak. You flinch and close your eyes instinctively, losing your balance and taking an ungainly fall onto the soft sand of the riverbed.
Ha!
Cries the raven, once again perched on the dead salmon.
People always fall for it. You should have seen your face.
All right. We've been on the road too long. We got salmon talking to us.
The inn is the only respite from the rain outside. Enormous trees dwarf even the largest buildings and homes here, and the inn is no exception. But you find its interior as dark as the forest outside. No one is behind the bar. The quiet of the night is broken by the sound of glass crashing into the floor. A huge black tomcat, its coat taking on a moonlit sheen, laps experimentally at the high-proof hooch that it just spilled.
We're going to keep on
The
watching.
cat pads silently into a darkened doorway, entering the back room of the inn. Its tail swivels behind it hypnotically as it moves deeper into the shadows.
Well, let's follow it.
You light a match to see by in the darkness, but you still nearly trip on her. A woman, presumably the landlady, her eyes gone glassy and foggy. And on her chest is that damned cat, snout to her face, sucking in the air from her dead lungs.
Wow. Okay. Well, at least the cat stayed true. All right, let's listen to that. Tell about a cloud trigger word. Cloud team with no human had seen before you realized. Oh yeah, yep. He tells her well. Okay, so that grew. All right, let's keep on going down 101 here. Oh, we got a farm over here, looks like. And we got one over there too. Oh, we got over here. This is a job. I think we're gonna take the southern way back. All right. We got some more money. I don't know how much money we even have. I mean, we could maybe ride the Pullman car all the way back. That'd be kind of neat.
The creature looms in an evergreen clearing.
Oh, we found a bear.
Blood spattered around its maw. One enormous paw still buried in the flesh of the man sprawled beneath it. The grizzly spots you. Even at this distance, you can see its yellowed fangs. Slowly,
Play
deliberately,
dead? Or climb a
it
tree?
begins to advance on you.
I think play dead.
You drop to your knees, curling into a ball. The only noises you can hear are your breathing and the bear's warning grunts. The bear's rancid breath is hot on your neck as it sniffs you. After what feels like an eternity, it wanders away.
Let's wait to be sure.
You remain still as the light fades. Eventually, you dare to move. It's just you and the dead man in the clearing. He looks dressed for a day foreclosing property, not trudging through the forest. The company here is unsettling, with him dead and you playing so.
Okay, well, we got another story there. We're getting a lot of stories here. Not a lot of happy ones, though, which is hard, because everyone wants to hear a happy story. I mean, it is the Great Depression, after all, so...
Timber!
Hey, look, we're playing Lumberjack Dynasty now.
You hear the splintering crack of old growth breaking. A tall, broad man looms in the clearing. He casts a shadow almost as long as the trees. A handful of other men gaze at him with admiration. A slate-blue bull stands to the side, slowly chewing on a patch of grass.
We just found Paul Bunyan.
God damn! Shouts the second largest man, scratches his beard. Come on, stranger, give it a shot. Try your arm against old Paul here. He gestures to an axe lying atop a jagged stump. A couple laughs flow through the crowd. You strike out at a reedy spruce. The axe thwacks into the trunk and roots there. You wrench it out and swing again. Your rhythm is shattered by wood splintering. Your opponent has just cut through two thick evergreens growing close together in one fluid movement.
Well, we gotta keep chopping it.
Thwack, thunk, thwack. The huge lumberjack is cutting a circle around you, barely stopping to let one tree fall before he strikes another. The bearded man shakes his head, watching with amusement. Another lumberjack claps him on the shoulder.
Well, we're not gonna give up.
At last, your tree falls. The bearded man steps forward and shakes your hand. Don't feel bad. No one can match him. I'm not even sure he's human. He looks at the woodcutter, now scratching the ox's ears. You gave it your best. That counts for something.
All right, so we have met Paul Bunyan here, and his blue ox babe. I guess we're getting kind of tired, huh? We gotta find a campsite here pretty soon. There is another thing over there. I could get into it just on the music alone.
The lightning starts in the next valley over. Then the wind picks up. The long grass hisses, and suddenly it's raining so hard you can barely breathe without a hand over your mouth.
All right.
The lightning momentarily illuminates a farmhouse on the opposite hilltop, the only one for miles. Much closer, though, is a silhouette of a dilapidated barn.
Well, we're going for the house.
You pound and pound on the door of the house, but you only get confused shouts from inside. Soon, you give up and head to the unlocked shed, where the empty wood bin makes a good enough bed.
Okay, well, at least it's dry.
In the morning, you're woken suddenly by the sound of clattering china. A tiny old woman bends over you, silently offering you coffee. She serves you half the pot before she lets you get up and leave for the morning.
Well, she's a nice lady anyways. Okay. I'm assuming there's going to be something at this house. We're almost into California, though. Alright. Another story? Nope, this is a job. Okay, well, we're definitely making money here. Again, don't know what we're using it on. I mean, yeah, occasionally we buy food when we're in the big cities, but that's it. But maybe we'll have enough money, like I said, to hop a train.
The woman finds you as you wander the streets. "Come with me, child," she says, looking you up and down. "We're going to church."
Okay, let's go to church.
You follow her to a simple clapboard building. There's no steeple, but a cross is painted on one side. Inside, after a rousing sermon, you're treated to a meal and given a worn but clean set of clothes. Works and not faith alone might be the motto of this place.
Okay. That's actually a decent story there. So as we keep on getting more stories here, I haven't been able to tell many though. We gotta find another campsite. Okay, yep, we get another job as a musician, so that's fine. Alright, we got another lighthouse here. This does take a little bit longer when you're just walking everywhere, but we're getting some good stuff, I'm hoping anyways, I don't know. Hard to say. Here's another job. Let's take the other job real quick. Oh, thank you. Okay.
You pass a meadow where migrants have made a campsite. It's been trampled to pieces. A few families are fleeing, running as fast as they can back up to the roadside. An enormous bull stretches himself beside some of their squashed supplies.
Well, let's take something.
You inch close, and the bull charges. You sprint blindly through the high grass and trip hard into a sunken stream bed, dropping everything you own into the rocky shallows. The bull paces on the bank like a victorious general until you're sufficiently humbled.
Well,
Then it saunters into the high grass.
that didn't work out. Okay. So let's move on to the next spot. I wonder what the first city in California is where we're going to see. I don't know if it's going to be San Francisco or if it's going to be LA. Looks like San Francisco.
A bus roars up on the road behind you, then slows to a crawl at your side. Inside, you can barely see people moving, dancing, swaying. Strings of lights, strange smoke.
Want a ride?
The driver calls. Before you can open your mouth, a huge hairy hand, like an animal's paw, lands heavy on her shoulder. "Not this one." a voice growls, so deep it vibrates your rib cage. The driver shrugs, leaves you in a cloud of perfumed exhaust.
Okay, a strange bus. We got another job over here. Then we'll make our way into San Francisco, I think. Just to see what else we got going on here. Okay. Oh. We gotta find a way into San Francisco, though, as we're too big to walk across the bridges here. We might be able to go around the water, I don't know.
Here's a derelict school building. Shutters nailed shut. Wind-drifted dunes piled against the walls. Broken desks lined
I wonder
up
if we
in
should
the
go back
basketball
east
court. While you rest on the front
and start
porch,
telling the stories again.
the doors open, and someone gives a startled yelp. He's an older man, tidy and unshaven, carrying a toolbox in one hand and brandishing a broom in the other. "Don't squat here," he growls. "We're not abandoned." He gives you a hard look, but relents and joins you in the shade. "I used to teach here," he says, staring off across the baseball diamond. "Now they just pay me to keep the roof up."
Okay. What is San Francisco going to give us, though? Let's check out this spot first here.
Two brothers stroll up to you in the street, wearing identical scowls and identical steel-toed boots. One spits in front of you. "Don't stay in town overnight," the other says. "No vagrants after dark."
Well, we're going to hide in the town.
You hide under a pile of wooden pallets behind the bus station. Around midnight, you see silhouettes searching through the alleys nearby. But they don't find you.
Good. All right. Well, now San Francisco. Well, we've done it. We made it to California. Okay.
Your knees make a nasty cracking sound with every step. Wandering this infernal city of steep hills takes its toll. Just over the crest of one hill, you find a stopped truck. Yang Chow, fresh fruit and vegetables. It's laden with colorful produce.
Okay.
You know anything about engine?
Asks a man, obscured by the raised triangular hood of the truck.
A little bit.
You come around next to him. One glance tells you that there's nothing obviously wrong with the engine. But there's smoke coming from somewhere deep behind and beneath it. The gearbox, maybe.
Never mind.
He just slams down the hood of the truck, wisps of smoke leaking out of it. He sits on the edge of the truck bed. You get a good look at him. He's tall, well built, fans himself with his Panama hat.
Sent my brother over to get a real mechanic, but, well, I can barely keep this running as it is. Wish I still had a farm.
He sighs theatrically, surprising himself with his own easy honesty.
Sam Liang, landless, broke truck driver. Dad would have been proud. Well, it was my name on the deed. Had to be. But it was Father who bought it.
He shrugs, eyes fixed on a horizon you can't see. You already know what happened, don't you? Same thing that happens to everyone's farm.
You sold it?
Had to. It was either the farm or the truck. I could keep growing them, or I could keep selling them.
Okay. Money here. Let's see here. Let's look for some work. All right, let's go find some umbrellas. We're gonna get sick, but that's fine. We got some money. Okay, so what do we eat in San Francisco? A glass of wine. Okay. I don't know what all this means over there, though. I can only buy one thing, or either that or I took all my money. I don't know. I don't know how much money I have. Where can we go? We can't. We can't afford anything. So all the money we have is gone. All right. Let's head on down the road here. We're gonna miss that story here. It looks like because we can't cross the mountains. That's all right. Oh, we get some more money here, though.
Voy a rayar mi nombre en los huesos de la tierra.
Oh, okay, she just gave us lemonade. No money. Just gave us a glass of lemonade. How nice. Alright, let's see if we can get to Los Angeles here. Oh, we got the oil fields here. Oh, and there's a campsite too, good. Oh, it's gotta be somebody new though.
An excitable man in dirty suspenders waves you over to a cave mouth.
Partner, do me a favor, friend. Can you, inspect that cave there? Got 2 bits with your name on them.
Yeah, that doesn't sound suspicious at all, right?
The cave interior is nice and cool. There's a whole bear hide, treated and tanned, lying on the ground. It'll be a good spot to rest for a time, if not for the human skeleton.
Let's check the bones.
Back of the skull has a hole about the size of a quarter. You find a slip of journal paper inside the mouth. Normal bones, which Floyd the respectable prospector ain't touched nor seen much, merely stumbled upon during honest business.
Okay.
The man jumps out of his suspenders when he notices your return.
Friend! Oh, gave me an awful scare. Making me think you got lost in there. Hey, you see those bones? How do you think that fella croaked?
Natural causes.
The man slaps his forehead and tongue clicks.
Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, it's a dangerous world we live in. Can't step off your porch without tripping headfirst into a pickaxe.
Okay.
Stay safe, friend.
He tips his hat and departs. You feel something behind your ear. Oh, it's a shiny silver coin.
Okay. Oh, we gotta check the oil. We'll check the oil fields, then go to the campsite. And I think that will do it today, I think. I don't know. I haven't got any rain.
The jackrabbit flees across the desert, and the house cat follows.
Supposed to rain a
They're
little bit
equals
tomorrow
in
morning, but that's
speed and
it.
finesse. A miniature portrait of lion and gazelle. This drama of nature captivates, even though, if you're honest, the hare turns as it lands and carries the momentum forward. The house cat reacts too slow, skids past, putting distance between the two critters. The hare races past you. Are those? No. Couldn't be. This jackrabbit has antlers.
Oh, it's a jackalope.
Huh.
6 day worth? Wow, yeah. All the rain's been missing me. I think it's just going north. But yeah. I'm busy, woman. Leave me alone. Let's see. We got to cheer for the jackrabbit now.
Your mighty whoop fills the jackrabbit with determination. It turns and thrusts its antlers at the cat, little teeth bared like needles. The house cat hits the brakes and bolts the other direction, twice as fast as before.
All right, we now have the jackrabbit, or the jackalope. Okay, we're heading into LA now. All right, we're gonna check out this campfire and see who's here. I know it's got to be somebody new again. We've been walking quite a bit. Oh, it's Bertha.
You
What's
been
up,
in
Bertha?
California long? It's been a few years for me, but they still call me Okie.
Oklahoma, probably?
I came west when our farm stopped growing anything but a crop of dust. But when we got here, there were so many others here before us. Maybe you've got less need behind you. I hope so, for your sake. Anyway, I'm looking for a good laugh.
Oh.
Do you know any funny stories?
All right, let's do that one.
Give me a moment just to catch my breath.
Okay.
Travel. When I left home, you couldn't walk anywhere without taking a big cloud of dust with you. All that just came right along on the journey.
I can't imagine that.
In the
at time.
fields, we trade campfire versions of exciting books and picture shows. You have any stories like that?
Exciting books and picture shows. I mean, that's exciting. I don't know if that would work or not.
Damn,
Yep.
that's a good one.
All right.
Authority. Being in charge means you pick which people you're not gonna look after. Things got bad. The first thing the big owners did was shove the tenant farmers off their land with tractors. Can't much argue with an Alles Chalmers. I've had a hard day. Do you know any hopeful stories to cheer me?
All right, hopeful. I guess that's a hopeful story.
Thank you for sharing that one. I feel a little better now.
Good.
I had trust. The way my mother raised me. Someone comes to your door, you give them a bite to eat and a place to sit down. Made me think the world was full of people who'd do that for you. But when the dust starts blowing off the ground, the hospitality goes away with it. I had to learn no one was gonna do that for me, and I couldn't afford to do it for them either.
These people have lived some
Been
rough
so long
lives
since
here.
I last chuckled, I'm not sure my mouth can do it anymore. Can you tell me a story that'll make me laugh?
All right, another funny story, huh? let's try that one. Focusing on the funny parts.
Oh, my sides hurt.
To the upper left. Why are you missing some of the...
Choice?
Are you missing something?
Most of us don't have many choices.
Oh, you're missing
what
like
we
the
do.
first word. Okay, I see, yeah.
We don't have enough to give away. Anyway, know any good hopeful stories to share? I could sure use one.
Hopeful stories, alright. Maybe next time I can just turn the whole camera thing off. Just leave the bone thing up there. Hopeful story. Yep, I see it. I see it as cutting off the text, yeah. I need a hopeful story. Where's the brother story at? That's a good one. Yep.
That's a good one. I'll try to remember it when I'm out in the fields.
Okay, so we're good in there.
Family's the people you have to share your food with. The ones you don't show to the door when supper is coming, no matter how little there is in the pot.
Yep.
After we'd been here a while, my husband wanted to go back to Oklahoma. But I knew there was nothing for us there anymore. I said I wasn't going back there to starve to death. So he took the girls and went without me. And now, I'm going my own way.
Okay, she's going to...
Down the road this way, actually, to the next job. On
She's
and
going
on
north.
and on.
Okay.
What about you? Where are you going? What are you leaving behind?
We're leaving everything behind. Okay, let's enter LA.
In this plaza, jacaranda trees nestle among adobe structures. A man sits in the shade of the largest one, plucking notes on his guitar. Wind rustles their branches and stirs up sounds of shouting, truncheons on flesh. An old woman fanning herself looks up at the noise.
Well, we gotta talk to the woman, right?
When you ask her about the shouts, she sighs. Voices from the riot. Police stormed the plaza, rounded up everyone in it, put them on a train to Mexico. Even people who were born here, like my brother. Intellectuals, socialists, and artists used to gather here. Now, a branch scrapes at a freshly painted wall. A man shouts at another to run towards Bunker Hill. Memories, she finishes. But those of us left, we don't forget. We're still here. History is a palimpsest. Voices linger. Echoes that resonate when we listen.
All right, move on. Let's earn some money here. Let's look for some work. Okay, yeah, we'll watch the dog. Okay. Eat a taco. Okay. Okay. South we go again.
Pues voy a tirar estas piedras sobre las
Motors running, but nobody's driving. Flies buzz the windshield. Beyond the van is a driveway, paved through cut green grass to the top of the hill. There you see a squat, rustic mansion. The sun turns your back damp.
Look at the car.
It's a newer model. You don't recognize it. Inside, you see food wrappers, bottles of beer, and half a discarded cheeseburger. You come around to the windshield, where something incomprehensible is written in big, sloppy letters, backwards, as to appear correctly in a mirror.
I've always wanted the VW van like that.
In lipstick, the word Piggies. You glance back and forth between the message and your own reflection in the windshield, and on the latter glance, you see a large figure hovering behind you.
Yep.
Then you feel something hard. Then you see nothing. You awake, face down in the crisp green grass, the back of your neck tender with sunburn, your head still tender from the blow. The van is gone. Tracks carved in the dirt lead back toward the road. You check your skull. Still intact. Your wallet, however, is less so.
Really? Wow, that's a big project that you're doing there, Eric. All right, so now our money is gone. All right, let's head down to this town, and then yep, San Diego. We're gonna end here in San Diego. Boom, 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 boom.
It's 4 days ride from Tulsa. The rider's still in tow.
San Diego's not a big town,
They
though.
were dressed in white from toe to tip. Pale horses trod below.
Now we gotta walk back though, or hitchhike though.
The strains of ragtime rise from an almost tuned piano. At the bar, an older woman, dark-haired and striking, toys with her cigarette holder. "Hope you don't need lodging," the bartender tells you as you sit. "The hotel's haunted." At that, the woman chuckles.
All right, why does she laugh?
It's an old story. Way they tell it, there was a lady living on the 5th floor. She liked to have a good time. Now, she had a boyfriend who didn't like that so much, got jealous. One day, she disappeared. Can you guess what they found in her room?
What?
She grins at you.
No one. Just a pool of blood. And a note from the boyfriend saying she'd be sorry if she didn't listen to him. He got arrested. Couldn't prove anything without a body, but he stopped drinking after that. Maybe even stopped being mean. You think he did it?
Maybe.
She laughs.
I doubt it, but it scared him good. Some fool hotel maid thought she saw the lady in that room after. Now everyone says it's haunted.
She laughs.
I'll tell you a secret, though. If I'd have known what would happen, I wouldn't have gone back for that necklace.
A woman who staged her own murder, huh? She was the woman.
The time has come to saddle up and ride.
Okay, let's see here. He tells it well. Okay, so another story is growing. All right. And what's in this
They've
house?
taken over a booth at the roadside diner. Tables strewn with papers and forms. He's in shirt sleeves, revolver hanging loosely off his chest. She's in a moss-green dress from 2 seasons ago and a felt hat that's begun to warp. You slip into the booth next to him.
Tell me again where you saw him last?
He asks.
He was in the car with me. We were just driving down the road.
So where did you stop the car? He asks. She sounds exasperated.
I told you. I never did.
They have the same accent, same drawl from somewhere in North Texas or Oklahoma. But his is subtler, although he's been trying to shake it for a few years. You notice, for the first time, how handsome they are together. How much like a detective movie. But her face is broken by distress.
We were going 40 miles an hour when he vanished. All I saw were those damn lights.
In the baffled silence that follows, you find your cue to leave.
Interesting story there. Little alien abduction maybe in the desert. I don't know what's down here. No, we can't go there. That's the Mexican border. Okay, well, anyways, so we are going to end it here, guys. So, we're going to keep this thing going here. I'm liking the story here. We made it all the way to the West Coast. Now we're going to take the southern route back and meet back up with our original people that we saw. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day wherever it is. So, and if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow on whatever platform you end up watching this on. So again, guys, thank you very much. Have a great one. Eric, try to stay dry. And yeah, Mike, I'll definitely try to be keeping this one going here. So want to see how it ends, or I don't know. But anyways, see y'all later. Bye.